evening and welcome. You are watching Pattaya Info, your calm and reliable source for updates, events, and important developments from Pattaya, Chonburi Province, and nearby areas. Please take a moment to relax, settle in, and let's take a look at several notable stories that have recently captured attention across the region. A strange and widely discussed incident has been circulating on social media after a video appeared to show a foreign man running naked through a street in Pattaya late at night. The clip, which is quickly spread across multiple online platforms, reportedly shows the unidentified man sprinting along Soi 12 near Pattaya Beach at around 10 o'clock in the evening on March 9th. Witnesses say the man appeared to be in a state of urgency. In the video, he can be seen moving quickly down the road while using one hand to cover himself as he runs through the busy tourist area. Because the street is normally crowded with both visitors and local residents during the evening hours, the unusual scene quickly attracted attention from people nearby. One witness, 35-year-old Jakrakrit Manimut, said he happened to be riding his motorcycle toward the street when he suddenly noticed the situation unfolding in front of him. He explained that at first he was surprised and confused by what he saw. According to him, the foreign man did not appear to be behaving like someone who was intoxicated or disoriented. Instead, Jakrakrit said the man seemed to be in a genuine hurry, almost as if he was trying to escape from something. The witness said he quickly took out his phone and began recording the moment, unsure of what exactly had happened or where the man had come from. The short video clip was later uploaded online and soon began circulating widely across social media platforms. As often happens with unusual events in busy tourist destinations, the footage quickly sparked intense discussion among viewers. Some people expressed concern, wondering if the man may have been fleeing from danger or involved in some kind of emergency situation. Others speculated that there could have been an altercation or incident nearby that prompted him to run through the street in such a dramatic way. At the moment, however, officials have not released any confirmed information about the identity of the man, his nationality, or what exactly led to the situation. Authorities have also not provided details about where he may have come from or whether he was later located. Because Pattaya attracts large numbers of international visitors every year, unusual incidents sometimes become topics of discussion online. This latest case has once again raised questions about how quickly unexpected situations can develop in popular tourist areas that remain active late into the night. Local residents and observers say they are waiting to see whether officials will provide further clarification about what happened. For now, the short video continues to circulate online, leaving many viewers puzzled about the circumstances behind the unusual scene. In another development from Pattaya, local police and community representatives are preparing a charity event aimed at strengthening cooperation between law enforcement and the public. The Police Community Relations Committee of Pattaya City Police Station recently announced plans for a charity bowling tournament scheduled to take place later this month. The event was discussed during the committee's regular meeting held at Pattaya City Police Station earlier in March. The session was chaired by Amporn Khao Sang, who serves as the chairperson of the committee. Also attending the meeting were senior police officers, including Police Colonel Anek Sarathongyu, the superintendent of Pattaya City Police Station, along with other committee members and participants. During the meeting, officials reviewed plans for the upcoming charity bowling competition and discussed how the event could support both community engagement and police operations. Organizers explained that the tournament is intended not only to raise funds, but also to encourage friendly interaction between police officers, local residents, and supporters of the station. Activities like this are often organized to build stronger relationships between authorities and the communities they serve. According to organizers, the funds collected from the event, after expenses are deducted, will be used to support various improvements at Pattaya City Police Station. These improvements may include upgrades to meeting rooms, communication systems, and certain technical equipment such as surveillance and security tools used by the station. The bowling tournament itself will include several different competition categories designed to allow many participants to join. Planned categories include mixed teams, men's teams, women's teams, and individual competitions for both men and women. Additional categories will also recognize special scores, including the highest number of strikes and consolation awards for certain results during the matches. Winners of the competition will receive trophies that are expected to be presented by the governor of Chonburi Province. The event is scheduled to take place on Saturday, March 21st, beginning at 11 o'clock in the morning. It will be held at SF Strike Bowl, located on the 6th floor of the Central Festival Pattaya Beach shopping complex. Organizers say they hope the event will attract both participants and sponsors who wish to support the initiative. Members of the public who are interested in joining the tournament or contributing to the event have been invited to contact the organizers directly for registration and ticket information. Officials involved in the project say the tournament reflects continuing efforts to maintain strong connections between Pattaya's police force and the local community. They also emphasize that community cooperation is an important element in maintaining safety and public confidence in a city that welcomes millions of visitors every year. Meanwhile, authorities in Chonburi Province have been conducting a major inspection at Laem Chabang Port after suspicions emerged about illegal shipments entering the country. On March 10th, senior officials visited the port to oversee the examination of a number of shipping containers believed to contain hazardous electronic waste. The inspection was led by Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Natural Resources and Environment, Suchart. He traveled to the port together with officials from several government agencies responsible for customs enforcement and environmental protection. The operation involved cooperation between the Customs Department, the Department of Special Investigation, and the Pollution Control Department. Authorities said the investigation began after authorities detected suspicious shipping patterns connected to certain shipping containers arriving at the port. In total, 18 containers were flagged for inspection. When authorities opened and examined the shipments, they discovered several irregularities. Some containers had been declared as scrap metal or iron, but closer inspection revealed that the contents included electronic circuit boards and other materials associated with discarded electronic devices. Investigators believe the materials may have been intentionally mislabeled in an attempt to avoid detection during customs procedures. According to officials, the containers originated from multiple countries and were linked to shipments that had raised concerns among international monitoring groups. Preliminary findings indicated that several of the containers contained mixed waste that violated regulations governing the import of hazardous materials. Authorities say that under international rules, such shipments may be required to be returned to the countries from which they were originally exported. Officials emphasize that Thailand has taken a firm position against becoming a destination for foreign waste disposal. They stated that protecting the environment and public health remains a priority for the government. The investigation into the shipments is continuing, and authorities say they will pursue legal action against any individuals or companies found responsible for violating environmental laws. Officials also highlighted the importance of cooperation between international organizations and national authorities in tracking suspicious shipments and preventing illegal waste trade. The inspection at Laem Chabang Port represents one example of how agencies are working together to address environmental crime and enforce international regulations. In another law enforcement development in Pattaya, immigration police have arrested a foreign national accused of operating an unauthorized beauty clinic inside a condominium unit. The arrest took place on March 10th after officers conducted an investigation into online advertisements promoting cosmetic procedures. According to officials from the Chonburi Immigration Police Division, the suspect is a 34-year-old Russian woman identified as Anastasia Tiltseva. Authorities said she had been promoting various beauty enhancement services through posts and videos shared on social media platforms. The services reportedly included cosmetic injections and other procedures typically performed in licensed medical clinics. Police stated that appointments were arranged online and clients were directed to visit a condominium unit located in the Pratamnak area of Pattaya. After receiving information about the activity, investigators conducted surveillance of the location. Officers observed people entering the condominium unit for short periods, which raised suspicions that cosmetic treatments were being carried out there. Later, police entered the premises to conduct an inspection. During the search, authorities reported finding medical equipment and various supplies that are normally associated with cosmetic procedures. Items reported seized included syringes, injectable substances, sterilization equipment, and other materials used in beauty treatments. Authorities say their investigation determined that the services were being provided without the proper licenses or authorization required under Thai law. Authorities also stated that the suspect did not possess a valid work permit to operate such a business in Thailand. As a result, the woman now faces several legal charges, including working without a permit, operating a medical-related service without authorization, and offering products that had not been officially registered. Police say the suspect has been taken into custody and transferred to investigators for further legal proceedings. Authorities did not release additional comments from the suspect at the time of the announcement. Authorities say cases like this highlight the risks associated with unregulated cosmetic procedures.
They are urging both residents and visitors to ensure that medical and beauty treatments are obtained only from licensed clinics operated by qualified professionals. Unlicensed operations can pose serious health risks, especially when procedures involve injections or medical substances that must be handled under strict safety standards. Officials say they will continue monitoring online platforms and responding to reports from the public in order to identify unauthorized medical activities. Those are some of the latest developments and stories currently drawing attention in Pattaya and the surrounding region. Thank you for taking the time to stay informed with Pattaya Info. We truly appreciate you watching, and we look forward to bringing you more updates again soon.